back to my channel. This is very interesting. Okay, let's get straight to the point. We are asked to find the value of x if x squared plus 10x divided by x plus 10 all squared is equal to 800. So first, let's remember that a over b raised to the power of 2, raised to the power of x is equal to a to the power of x divided by b to the power of x. So we are going to write this. I'm cleaning because I need enough space to solve my problems. Okay, so we have x squared plus, so this is same thing as 10x raised to the power of 2 divided by x plus 10 raised to the power of 2 is equal to 800. Now let us solve this side of the equation. So this is same thing as x to the power of 2 over 1. Now the LCM of this and this is this, right? So that means we are going to divide by the LCM, which is x plus 10 raised to the power of 2. Now when one divides this, we have this remaining. So this times this will give us x squared multiplied by x plus 10 raised to the power of 2. Okay, plus when this divides itself, we have 1 times this is still 10x squared. Now everything is equal to 800. Now we have a plus b raised to the power of 2 is equal to a squared plus b squared plus 2ab. Okay, all right. So that means that we can expand this as x squared bracket, this will be x squared plus 10 squared plus 2 multiplied by x multiplied by 10. Okay, we have expanded this, then plus 10 squared because a b all squared is equal to a squared multiplied by b squared. So that means this is 10 squared multiplied by x squared is equal to 800. And all this is divided by x plus 10 to the power of 2. All right, I hope you are enjoying this because you have to. Okay, you have to. All right, now let's solve further. We have x squared bracket x squared plus 10 squared is 100 plus 2 times 10 times x is 20x plus 10 squared is 100, so we have 100x squared. Okay, everything divided by x plus 10 to the power of 2 is equal to 800. Please click the subscription button, turn on your notification bell. Very important. If this is the first time you're seeing this amazing channel, okay, give us a thumbs up if you're actually enjoying this video, and please don't just watch and pass. Yes, like, comment, share. It's very important to us. Even if you don't like what we are doing, tell us what is that you don't like about us so that we improve. Okay, thank you very much. Now tune in at your convenience. Yes, by God's grace there must be something new for you to watch. Thank you very much. So let's continue. Now let us expand this. Note that a raised to the power of m multiplied by a raised to the power of n is equal to a to the power of m plus n. All right, so that means that x squared multiplied by x squared, we pick one x, we add the powers 2 and 2, right? But this time I'm not going to add the powers for, you are going to see why later. All right, then plus 100 times x squared is 100x squared plus 20x times x squared is 20. This is x to the power of 1, so we pick one x, then 1 plus 2 is 3. All right, then plus 100x squared, everything divided by x plus 10 squared is equal to 800. All right. Now we have x squared raised to the power of 2 plus, so we have 100x squared plus 100x squared, which is 200x squared, plus 20x to the power of 3, everything divided by x plus 10 all squared, okay, is equal to 800. So we have x squared raised to the power of 2 plus, now we have common term between this, and that is 20x squared, right? So write 20x squared, open bracket. When this is divided by this, we have 10. So we have 10 plus, when this is divided by this, only one x will remain, 10 plus x, all right? Now, everything divided by x plus 10 raised to the power of 2 is equal to 800. Note that a plus b raised to the power of m, okay, is equal to a over m plus b over m, okay? So in other words, let's distribute the denominator. So if we do that, we will have x squared raised to the power of 2 divided by x plus 10 squared, okay, plus this 20x squared multiplied by 10 plus x is same thing as x plus 2. So let me write it as x plus 2, x plus 10, sorry, okay, divided by x plus 10 squared. And this is equal to 800. All right, is equal to 800. Okay. Now, remember that a to the power of m divided by b to the power of m is equal to a divided by b raised to the power of m. Okay. So that is why I can write this as x squared divided by x plus 10 all squared, okay, then plus this, when this divides this, one of this will remain. So what we have here is 20x squared divided by x plus 10, okay, and this is equal to 800. Now if we solve further, we will have that this is x squared divided by x plus 10 all squared plus, we can bring out 20 and use it to multiply x squared divided by x plus 10, okay, yeah, and this is equal to 800. Now I want us to look closely here. If you look at what we have, you will see that we have x plus 10 here and x plus 10 here, okay, and we have x squared here and we have x squared here, so they have this as a common factor. So we can say let x squared divided by x plus 10 be equal to y. So this is very important. If we say that, that means this becomes y squared, okay, plus 20y is equal to what? 800. All right. Now don't say, oh, we are just going to get quadratic, we are just going to solve this as a quadratic equation and we'll get our y. Stay to the end and see. I know why I'm telling you to watch to the end. All right. Okay. So here we have y squared plus 20y. This will come to become minus 800 is equal to 0. Now we need two factors of 800 that when we add them together or subtract, we get 20. And those two factors are 40 and minus 20. Okay, so we have y squared plus 40y minus 20y minus 800 is equal to 0. So let's factorize these two. They have y in common. Y squared divided by y is y. 40y divided by y is 40. Okay? Then minus the common factor is 20. Minus 20y divided by minus 20, we are left with y. Minus 800 divided by minus 20, we have plus 40. Okay? Is equal to 0. So they have y plus 40 in common. We factorize that out. This divided by this, y will remain. And this divided by this, minus 20 will remain. Is equal to 0. Now, at this point, remember that when you say a multiplied by b is equal to 0, it simply means that either a is equal to 0 or b is equal to 0. So, that is why we are going to solve it this way. We'll solve it this way. Permit me to use this, yeah. I have my reasons. If not, this board becomes stained with ink. All right. Now, so that means that y plus 40 is equal to 0, or y minus 20 is equal to 0. Now, remember that we are not looking for the value of y, rather we are looking for the value of x. So, stay tuned, okay? All right. So, from here, we say that y is equal to minus 40, and from here, y is equal to 20. So, we are going to solve for both of them. Now, recall that y is equal to x squared divided by x plus 10. Okay? Yeah. So, when y is equal to minus 40, then we can write that minus 40 is equal to x squared divided by x plus 10. Okay? Now, let us cross multiply. So, if we cross multiply, we will have minus 40 bracket x plus 10 is equal to x squared. So we have minus 40x minus 400 is equal to x squared. Now let's transfer everything to the right hand side to form our quadratic equation, right? Yeah. So we have x squared, this will cross to become plus 40x. This will cross to become plus 400 is equal to 0. So now we need two factors of 400 that when you add them together, you get 40. All right? And those two factors are, we can express this as x squared plus, now 40 is same thing as 20 multiplied by 2, right? So multiply by x plus. And this is the same thing as 20 squared is equal to 0. So I want to use another method to factorize. Now remember that a plus b all squared is equal to a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So if you watch this, you can see that our a is x and our b is what? 20. Okay? So that means that we can write this as x plus 20 all squared is equal to 0. Okay? Now, we take square root of both sides. Square root of both sides. So if we do that, we will have x plus 20 is equal to 0. So it means that x is equal to minus 20. So this is the first value of our x. All right? So write that somewhere, that x is minus 20. All right. Now, let us solve when y is equal to 20. Okay. Have you given us a thumbs up? Have you subscribed? Have you hit that bell, that notification bell? If not, please go ahead and do that so that I don't forget. And I don't want to miss you in this channel. I really need you to be here. Okay, if you want to correct us in anything, please use the right choice of words. Very important. Thank you. All right, now when y is equal to 20, when y is equal to 20, so we can write that 20 is equal to x squared divided by x plus 10. So if you cross multiply, you will have 20 multiplied by x plus 10 is equal to x squared. Now let us expand. If we do that, we have 20 times x is 20x plus 20 times 10 is 200 is equal to x squared. Now let us transfer everything to this side. If we do that, we have x squared. This will go to the other side to become minus 20x. This will go to become minus 200 is equal to 0. Now we have to solve this using the quadratic equation formula. Okay, the quadratic equation formula states that x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b squared minus 4ac, everything divided by 2a. All right, I need to fill my ink. Okay, let me fill it up. I'm back. Okay, all right, so in this case our a is equal to 1, our b is equal to minus 20, and our c is equal to minus 200. So if we substitute this into this, we have x is equal to minus 20 plus or minus square root of minus 20 squared minus 4 multiplied by a is 1, c is minus 200. Everything divided by 2 multiplied by 1. So if we expand further, we will have x is equal to minus is plus, so we have 20 plus or minus the square root of minus 20 squared will give us 400. So we have 400 minus is plus, then 4 times 200 is 800. Okay, everything divided by 2 times 1 is 2. We are almost there. Thanks so much for watching to this point. I really appreciate that. Okay, all right. Now we have x is equal to 20 plus or minus the square root of 400 plus 800 is 1200 divided by 2. Now at this point we need to simplify this. So we have x is 20 plus or minus, this is what, 400 multiplied by 3 divided by 2. Now permit me to give you a, how do I put it, a math. It's not a math trick, but this is actually an easiest way to simplify your surds no matter the number. This is easier because this is 1, 2. It's very easy for you to know that it's 400 multiplied by 3. But what if it's a number that you can actually immediately tell how to factorize it? Okay, this is what you will do. We have 1, 2. You divide with the smallest factor, which is 2, to get 600. 2 again will go to give us 300. 2 again will go to give us 150. 2 will go to give us 75. 3 will go to give us 25, right? Then 5 will go to give us 5. 5 will go to give us 5. Sorry, to give us 1. Now, how do you factorize this? Assuming you don't know that it's 400 multiplied by 3. This is going to be an advantage to you that watched till this point. So we multiply, we pick pairs. So 2 times 2 is 4. Pick in pairs those that are the same. This is 4 again. Now 3 doesn't have a pair. 5 times 5 is 25. So it simply means that we can simplify 1200 as the square root of 4 multiplied by 4 multiplied by 25 multiplied by 3. Now this same thing as square root of 4 multiplied by square root of 4 multiplied by square root of 25 multiplied by square root of 3, right? So you now have 2 multiplied by 2 multiplied by 5, then you have root 3. So 2 times 2 is 4, 4 times 5 is 20. So it's going to be 20 root 3. All right? Amazing, right? Yeah. So similarly, that's exactly what we will get here. So we have x is equal to 20 plus or minus square root of 400 multiplied by square root of 3 divided by 2. Okay? So we solve further to get, x is equal to 20 plus or minus square root of 400 is 20. You can see we got the same 20 root 3, okay, divided by 2. So x is equal to this same thing as 20 divided by 2 plus or minus 20 root 3 divided by 2. So our x is equal to 10 plus or minus 10 root 3. So it means that the values of our x is equal to, the first one we got is 20, second one is 10 plus 10 root 3, and the third one is 10 minus 10 root 3. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate that.